No be cho cho cho. Oh, man, this news go sweet. This one, marama. No be cho cho cho. This is what we call doings. You understand? This is what we call proving the enemy wrong. The enemy that thinks that is always a step ahead of Nigeria, that enemy is very far behind and they don't know. You get the point? My brothers, Nigerian government has proven that they are not senseless. Nigeria government has proven that they know what they are doing. Nigeria government has yet again proven to South Africa government that we are the bigger boys here. Nigeria government has yet again proven to South Africa government that you cannot touch my citizens and go free. You will not continue to play around and go free. This is what we call leadership. That's what we call leadership. Nigeria government has finally stood up for Nigerians in South Africa. This will be very, very interesting. So all Nigerians in South Africa, all Nigerians, South Africans, you need to hear what the Nigerian government has just said about all the attacks and all the chaos and all the nonsense with South Africans don't they do Nigerians for South Africa. You understand? Yes, and I want to make sure that this message gets to Zimbabweans and even the Zimbabwe government, so they too can consider saying something. Because it's very funny that these countries that are affected, like Zimbabwe, Zambia, Nigeria, Somalia, majority of these countries, their presidents and their governments act as if they are not seeing what is going on in South Africa. Has the Zimbabwean government come out officially to talk to South Africa government about the issues that is going on in South Africa? No. Has the Somalia government? No. What are African leaders saying? Nothing. But yet, Nigeria government has taken that bold step to say that, okay, we will not allow our citizens, our Nigerian citizens, the giants of Africa, one of the best country in the world, a privilege to be a Nigerian. We will not allow our people be treated like trash in a country just because they call themselves South Africa. We must defend our citizens. We must stop the nonsense that these people are doing to us. That's why you see, recently I told you that recently there is a shift in the approach that this Dudula movement and these South Africans are using. Before, they were outly going towards Nigerians, trying as much as they can, even to frame them up. They will lie about Nigerians, claim that they will see a Nigerian person doing his business peacefully and successfully. They will claim that, the person they sell powder, it's powder business the person is doing. They'll use that as an excuse to frustrate the person. The injustice got so bad that there are South African police officers that will come to Nigerian shops and loot their shops in the name of investigation, in the name of trying to find out what is he doing, what business are you doing, but apart from this your shop, what are you doing? That's how they will carry items, and the Nigerians will go and report to the South African government, the South African authorities. Nothing will be done. I mean, it got so bad there was a time that even South African women came out to protest that what they are doing to their Nigerian husbands is not acceptable. I'm telling you, South African women came out protesting that they will not tolerate what people are doing to them, to their husbands. What do they expect them to do? Who will take care of their children? Because the injustice against Nigerians in South Africa was becoming extreme. It was becoming extreme, my brothers and sisters. And there is no how a country and a government that cares about his citizens will continue to stay quiet and observe those citizens be treated the way they were. And this thing is still happening, It's just that now Nigerians are standing up for themselves. Nigerians are fighting back. Nigerians have said, you come anyhow, we come anyhow. If you bring us wahala, we bring you wahala. Now WOTOWOTO. If you come, if na fight, we go fight. And I love that spirit. Because that's the only way that South Africans will learn to respect foreigners in that country. Foreigners that feed them. Foreigners that pay taxes for them. Foreigners that are working hard, building their economy. Yet they are on social media, they are on the streets, disrespecting those foreigners. And so the move by the Nigerian government to officially respond to these attacks on Nigerians, to officially tell South African government that enough is enough was highly needed. And guess what? The move came at just the right time. The move came at the perfect time. Now it will be called perfect timing. That's exactly how I can describe this move by the Nigerian government. So the federal government of Nigeria has expressed worries over continuous extrajudicial buying of Nigerians in South Africa. You understand? We understand what is extrajudicial buying of Nigerians in South Africa. We will go through that so that you understand exactly what this government message is clearly about to South Africans. Because Nigeria understands that without Nigeria, South Africa will struggle. And so Nigeria is making sure that they remind the South African government that, Oga, before you misbehave, know that you are just what you are today because of what we did for you. Yes, South Africa should never forget. Every South African citizen, they have to teach them in school. They have to be, it should be history lesson to all South African students in school. Teach them that the only reason you guys are a country today is because Nigerians sacrificed. Africans, Zimbabweans, states that, countries that put your interests as South Africa first. And that even tarnished their reputation on the international world. Yes, because of the support Nigeria was giving to South Africa, because of the support Zimbabwe and other countries were giving to South Africa, they lost friends. They lost their relationship with European countries. They lost their relationship with the West just because they chose to support South Africa over supporting those Westerners. And what do they get today from South Africans? They get Dudula. They get Nigerians must go away. They get foreigners must go. They get attacks. Their shops locked. And they face a lot of challenges every single day in South Africa. So the Nigerian government is saying enough is enough. We no go tolerate that nonsense again. It's time we teach you people a lesson that you people need to understand. So, just on the 21st of October, that's this week, as recent as you can imagine, there was actually a summit, a federal program where the government of South Africa, the government of Nigeria, they had to sit together and talk. So that was in Abuja, yes. So the federal government of Nigeria and South Africa, they were in Abuja, Nigeria, to talk and seek justice for victims, especially those Nigerians that have been affected in South Africa. And that's where the Nigerian government took the opportunity to send a serious warning to South Africa, to send them a stern warning, telling them that what they are doing to Nigerian citizens is not acceptable. Nobody can tolerate it. Nobody can take it. And it shouldn't even be happening to Nigerians in particular, after all what Nigeria is doing for that country. So the federal government of Nigeria has expressed deep concern over the persistent cases of extrajudicial buying of Nigerians in South Africa and the slow pace of justice. Very slow pace. No justice. When you hear that a Nigerian shop has been harassed, when you hear that a Nigerian has been victimized and something bad happened for that Nigerian, you don't hear justice. You don't hear that the Dudula movement have been arrested. You don't hear that the South African police officers or the South Africans who have committed those atrocities have been arrested. And that's why you see they have the audacity to keep going out there and doing more. That's why you see they have the audacity to keep going day by day and doing more. Because the South African government has proven to be a toothless bulldog. Toothless bulldog. They don't bite. They just bark. Oh, we are not supporting Operation Dudula. Dudula stop harassing Zimbabweans. Dudula stop harassing Nigerians. Nothing done. Nothing. Which means that the South African government is probably in support of what is going on, or is scared of them because the person that is supporting this movement is bigger than the South African government. What can I say? Is a possibility. So the Nigerian, pilot report that the Dudula group, also known as Operation Dudula, a South African anti-immigration movement that emerged in 2021 in Johannesburg, Soweto Township, has been responsible for the latest onslaught against Nigerians and other foreign nationals living in that country. So Nigerian government said it clear to them that Operation Dudula movement, that rubbish called Dudula movement, they're supposed to be under arrest and they should be dealt with squarely. The Nigerian government made its position known clearly to them that Nigeria is not happy. It was in Abuja that Nigeria is not happy. And if South Africa doesn't take action immediately to stop all this nonsense, South Africa will have to get a response that is hotter than the one that they are receiving now from Nigeria government. You understand, Nigerians? South Africa will get a response that is hotter than what they are receiving now from the Nigerian government. So Nigeria's Minister of State and Foreign Affairs, who co-chaired that meeting on behalf of the Nigerians, he lamented and said, no, this is not possible. You cannot do this to us. I mean, our fathers paid half of their salaries, part of their salaries, for apartheid liberation. Students had to bring in donations, contributions for apartheid liberation. And today, this is what we get. Are you normal? Something they worry una. Now they craze. That's how they should talk to these people. They will understand that Nigeria will not be their mate. And so I'm very happy that the Nigerian government has made this decision to, make it clear to South Africa that this thing is getting out of hand and they better find a solution as soon as possible. It is what it is. Your boy Ajumax on this one again. Smash the like button, smash the notification bell. Come back anytime you're free because better updates on the lag for this platform. God bless you all. Cheers.